I'm using daikon radish, try to pick a larger head, but mine is not that big, so it might come out a little small like you see there. I'm gonna cut about 1 inch thick. And we're gonna go ahead and start carving. You're gonna make a circle into the center of our flower. Leave pretty much space on the side for a petal, so you're gonna draw a quite big circle here. Okay, so you can have more space to work on your petals, and then start carving. To create this circle, you don't go this way, otherwise the circle will be like small on the base and wide at the bottom. So try to go outward, so when you trim it, this circle is not gonna be problem when you start carving. I'm leaning my knife into this direction here, and my left hand is turning the vegetable here. My right hand is carving it this way. It works together both hands, and then when you trim it out, slant your knife. Make sure the tip of the knife doesn't go through this section here. Otherwise, when you start working on a different part of the carving, you might run into some problem. You might cut the petals, or the petal might cut out because have a cut mark inside, and try to trim the center out. Okay, and go back a little deeper, scrape off to create more depth in the center and more space to work on the outer edge. Okay. Now, let's see if I can scrape off some more here. Now I'm gonna trim off some more on the outer edge of the vegetable here, of the radish. Clean up the sharpness of the cut. Okay, and then the rim of the vegetable here, reduce the sharpness of the edge so you can work it on pretty much easy. I'm gonna use my knife to carve this one only, but if you don't feel comfortable or don't know that you can manage this step, then you might have to use the tool here. Okay, you might use a V-shaped tool, this, to carve the side here. Okay, like this. See, but I'm gonna carve use the knife. So here we go. Take the tip of the knife down into the crease here, bring it up, twist and down, up, twist and down. Keep the stroke tight because you don't want it to, the triangle too large. Okay, if you are learning the beginning of the carving, this is what you're gonna learn. Each cut, then go back and slant your knife and trim out that area. When you're using the tool, the tip of the cutting is a little bit different. The 2 is gonna be more dull, not sharp as using the knife of each cut. See that? So you have this zigzag pattern. See, that broke already. The 2. I fix it. Now again, in between, up, down. Use your index finger here, ring finger, and push it on the vegetable here to be your stopper, that your knife not gonna go through inside and cut your finger or slide or slit or cut part that you don't want to cut. You see there, hold on to your vegetable, okay, and then trim it out. See there? I'm gonna go one more time, and I'm gonna cut out the center to create a hole. This time I'm gonna trim it deep to create a hole in the center of my carving. Okay, there you have the center all working out. I'm gonna clean up some more this area. Okay, see how thick that is? Okay, now you need to trim that out. I'm gonna go ahead and trim this out. It's gonna shape like a little bowl. See there? Okay, now we're gonna go ahead, start carving the petals. I can't tell you how many petals you're gonna get. You're gonna divide your petal as much as you can by first divide half. Make insert a cut line. Okay. You want a big petal, small petals, do decide what you want and then split 4 first. Then I split half again. Then another half again. If your vegetable is small, then you might have less petals. Okay, but first you start dividing to half, 4 and 4. Continue going like that. Or if you want a larger one, then will be 4 and 3. you decide how you want your carving to look like. Okay. Now once you have this step, you're gonna split and carve the petal. You see the center line here? You're gonna start with the center of each section and curve it in to create the petals. See there? Continue carving like this. Just cut into the shape first. No need to concentrate how they want to look pretty or not. You will go back and reshape them again later on. Just get into the shape first right now. Okay, there you go. Okay, now this next step here, you guys need to keep an eye on very closely. See how I get it done, okay? You're gonna tuck your knife. You see how thick this section is? You see there? You're gonna tuck your knife underneath here. And then curve your knife within this section and trim it out. See, then the petals gonna become very like curvy like this. Okay? Again, tuck your knife, curve, and trim off the section on top. This reduce the thickness and then reshape your petal at the same time. Okay. Okay, if they not look good, go back and reshape it. They look like a teeth, huh? Okay, here you go. Curve and trim the surface out. Okay, you're gonna curve like this. See my motion of the knife? And if this doesn't cut, you go back underneath here by the base of the circle here and scrape, cut lightly so this piece come out. Okay. Okay, once you're happy with this form here, then we go on to the next step. We're going to create a crease onto this flower again by cutting a line here. Small line. 2 is enough because it's too tiny. You don't want it too many because this is no space to work with. It's tedious work, okay? You have to be patient. Okay, see there? Okay, there you go. And if you feel like this area here is not quite open up, then you go back and reshape it. Okay, you can leave your shape like this or try to go back and reshape your petals a little thinner at the tip if you think they're too thick. Okay, and you also can reshape it a little pointier instead of round. sharp tip. See there, see the difference? This and this. You design and decide how you want your petals or flower or carving is going to look. Okay, what do you think, guys? Beautiful? This is what I did with the yellow. I painted. This one is white here. See, this is like larger head here. This is small. So if you get a larger head of radish, then you will get a bigger piece of carving. So I hope you enjoyed this technique with me here, easy and simple, and stay carving, and thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye. สวัสดีค่ะ everyone. Take care. What do you think, everyone? Easy and simple. Daisy or mini sunflower carving here from radish with another a little light yellow or food color. Do you get a beautiful different color of flower here? This is white. Okay, and I carved the leaf from the carrot here, which is you can go back and see detail on or instruction on this leaf carving here, and you can put that to get a beautiful piece of carving.